Hello everyone, how are you going? And welcome to Dashcams of North America, where we always get to see some very questionable and very interesting decisions being made. You know, you'd think for people that drive every day on the road that it would be more of a safe space to be, but whether it be minor or major, North America certainly knows how to cook up a decent one.
Like flowing conversation. We both have like a
It's always the thing of, oh, where's it going to be? And there we go, look at that. Just
professional dog walker.
such a random merge. Where are they going?
And I work with a clown.
What? What? That's so strange.
I currently work with
Oh, like I said, just interesting decisions. Just what made them do that? Pull into the fast lane because it's driving on the right and going into the left. Oh. Where? Who? Oh, there they are. Oh, they're trying to turn left. Oh, yes. Now it's a stalemate. Wait. Hang on a second. Were they just waving going, what are you doing, mate? Look, he's just going, go forward. I'm waiting on you. But they clearly didn't wait on you. They were either running the red to an extent or maybe the orange and they're just trying to get through, but they're just trying not to pull in front at the same time. Like I said, once again, very interesting decisions being made because you just cannot predict these people. You don't know if they're going to suddenly just pull out in front of you as soon as you go to go, or they're just going to stay there for the rest of eternity. What is it possibly going to be when they make decisions like that and then they get mad at you just protecting and being defensively driving? Oh no, don't tell me there was more. Oh, of course, after just going go forward, they then just go and cut you off. Driver decides not to yield, then tries to squeeze between oncoming cars. Oh man, it's just a classic maneuver of just, you just don't want to be around them, do you? Look, oh man, at least you just got away from them just turning left there. Oh.
What are you
Oh
doing?
no. Oh no.
What are you doing?
Oh no. Oh man. Oh, that's just scary. I mean, I kind of can sympathize with that because I feel as though you may be international if you go, okay, yes, I'm pulling out and I'm turning onto the left, and then just not even, I guess, focusing on everything that you need to focus on, just going, hang on, yes, there are cars over there and I need to be over there, but you just don't even clock it. Oh man, that's the only thing I can think of, because if you have lived your entire life driving on the right side of the road, why would you ever do that? That doesn't make any sense. So I can only hope for the sake of sanity that it's international. Where you nothing too crazy. Okay, yeah, a bit strange. I'm just coming back to see, could they have, I mean, they could have snuck in there instead. That would have been a much more viable situation than there. But on the horn to that degree, at that speed, like I said, some of them are definitely going to be a little bit more nonchalant than others. What is it? Hazards? Oh no, lights. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Wait, where have they come from and what are they doing? That's locked up. Are they... What? Are they just towing someone for the sake of towing them? Like that looks like they're stealing, because the wheels are locked to some degree. I mean, look, there's clearly resistance there. There's sideways pulling from them trying to pull it, but there is clearly a whole bundle of mud and then kind of a wheel slip as though it's kind of going through the engine, kind of not at the same time. It's clearly not just in neutral rolling along as though they're getting towed, but very poorly. But they're also, oh, has it... Ooh, actually, is it possible that it came off the trailer? Because it looks like it's all chained up. Maybe. I mean, at least that would explain why the entire thing isn't in neutral, and it's a very weird situation to be towing a tow vehicle with a tow vehicle in terms of having a car, then a trailer, then another car. But either way, please secure your loads, especially when they're an entire car that could clearly come off, and otherwise maybe just stop a little bit earlier, or maybe it's just mismatched timing. Either way, you certainly could have cleaned yourself up hitting that thing coming around a twisty corner like that.
Phantom Waits voice their desire to cut the extra 10 and meet Mighty Mouse for the crown.
Oh yes, oh yes, see, that one could have been a little bit more dangerous. If they just continued on, they would have hit straight into the pole.
The greatest welterweight the sport has ever seen. So,
Is this...
Of course, that wasn't good enough.
Wait, a minute, what? What is going on? At least that ute slash truck, whatever you want to be calling it, coming out of the petrol station, look at that, it goes, hang on a second. This is not what I expected. Actually, there's also a person over there watching it with a stop sign for whatever reason, maybe a school traffic guard or something like that. But look, they're just watching going, what is this person doing? Unpredictable people to the max. I always would just love to know what the rest of their life looks like, because I reckon a lot of these people live very organized lives, but then they take everything out on the road. They're impatient, they're aggressive, whatever it may be. It all comes out when they're put in a situation where they just have to follow someone or be behind someone that is driving the speed limit. It may be crazy, but even the speed limit is too slow. Okay, Tiguan. Are they... Oh, don't hit the car. Don't... Ooh. Oh, ooh. Oh, no. Just completely missed it. I guess they were trying to reverse into the driveway, but don't know where they are. I mean, it's a... I can only imagine there's a Tiguan. It's got cameras everywhere. It's basically an Audi, and they still managed to do that. I'm surprised the car didn't stop in terms of hitting it, in terms of every sensor it's got, but either way. What? Where? Who? That one?
Okay, Garmin, save video.
That one seems okay to me. I mean, I'm not particularly well versed in this entire situation because this entire thing wouldn't happen or isn't allowed to happen in Australia. We do not have, bar a couple of situations, a right turn on red or anything like that. And so was it just the fact that they were too slow? Because I wouldn't exactly call that pulling out on you. Like, you were well away. Look, you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like seconds and seconds and seconds of time. I guess it's just the fact that they were a little bit slow, but they're also in a Ford Fiesta, so you can't expect too much. Where? Who? Oh no, giving way to who? I guess maybe they expected you to go forward and you clearly did not, and they were not paying attention. Where? Oh, wow. No one gives way. What?
Save video.
Ooh, yeah, see that one in comparison to the other one definitely does make sense. I mean, yes, it's a right turn on red, but it definitely wasn't clear. I can only imagine there's a terms and conditions to that right turn on red. I mean, if you were to flash that person and they went, okay, I will turn in, then that would be a different story. But this person, you definitely don't see any lights illuminate or anything like that. They just decided, there's a big enough gap, I'll take it. Where? Another right? Changing lanes, okay. Bit sneaky, but not too bad, really. Is this all the same person? How much driving does this person do? Or honestly, they're just a magnet of ridiculous behavior. I don't get it. What is going on? That's just, okay, lackluster parking. I wouldn't say that's too bad. It's still the same guy. What is going on?
Okay, Garmin.
What? It's still, how many people does this guy see? I mean, he's out at all hours of the day as well, but every second car this guy must be encountering is just out for blood. I don't get it. How do you have half a video's worth of compilation just to yourself? And it still just continues to go on. What is possible? Honestly, you just would not want to be this guy's insurance agency. Just going, no, I know you clearly haven't hit anyone. And I guess all of these have been very minimal overall, just people making weird decisions but not actually hitting anything, no pranks, no incidents. But really, you'd just be going, no, you're too much of a magnet. You were too much of a liability. I cannot have you anywhere on the road because you just seem to manufacture things. Like, what is that? How did this person just not be able to see this person? I mean, does he have an invisibility cloak until the last second and then he takes it off? I just don't understand. It is unreal. He's not even traveling too fast. I mean, 36 in a, I don't know, 40 zone. I could only assume. I don't really know what the roads would be equivalent to. This might be a 60k road, so 40 would be more, but I know that US roads are faster. Either way, the fact that this guy just gets around town and manages to survive on a daily basis has blown me away. Where is he going to be this time? Come on. Whoa. Okay, I hope that's not a full school bus. Damn, still the same person. Oh my goodness. Look, he just must have an invisibility cloak because all of these people just don't see, don't react, don't do anything until the last second. Here we go, another one just pulling straight in. It's as though he's just got a sign or something on the back of the car that says, please cut me off. I have a dash cam. I wanted compilation, because there's no way that I feel as though anyone else in the world would encounter this many people. Honestly, I feel as though his car must have, I don't know, I guess it's US or 1 million miles on it or something like that, just because you were seeing too many people. Or I guess otherwise I'm never traveling to Texas because this is just apparently everywhere. I mean, I guess, like I said, at least none of these have been major incidents. They're just strange decisions and weird and wrong decisions, but Man, I just don't get it. It's just Texas everywhere, apparently. From just being incourteous to whatever else it may be, it's just, you'd never be able to get around. Well, okay, well that's a bit different. That's the first one that this guy's actually had. Whoa, upside down, Miss Jane. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, where did this person come from is what I want to know in the first place. Did they come from... Did they run a red, perhaps? I think that is what's happened there. Look at that. Man, they tip so easily. I don't really get that part. But either way, I'm sure they would have been fine. Cars are so strong, they just roll over, it's all good. The roof's not going to collapse. You go, whoa, what just happened? But you're hardly going to be very injured from that kind of... It almost looked quite low speed overall, so the fact that they crashed from that, or flipped from that, is unbelievable. Who, where, what is this guy going to be just conjuring up today? That was fine, nothing so far. Okay, cops, speeding? Okay. Speeding is speeding. I mean, everyone knows what speeding is. It's nothing too crazy. Running from the police? How was he just caught a police chase? Or no, they just pulled over. Okay, that's fair enough. These guys, like I said, insurance agencies need to know what this guy is doing to the roads because he's increasing everybody's premiums by tenfold. It's that simple. Every single person that encounters this guy, like I said, either can't see him or will be around a person that cannot see him, which means that they might just flip, they might just get side scraped, they might just cut across 10 lanes of traffic, might just even be incourteous, whatever it may be. They're just out for blood. Hey, different. Whoa, that's running a red light for sure. Wait, what? I was going to say what happens next, but that is ridiculous. Hang on. This first person completely blew through the red. No questions about it. I didn't see a single hint of orange. Did I? No, not at all. So that's multiple seconds, or at least let's say a second after. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 seconds after it's already gone red, not orange, but red, and you were still attempting to go through that light. See, this is what we mean by not strange decisions anymore. This is just horrible driving, whether you're distracted or tired or under the influence of something, whatever it may be. Clearly this person is just, yeah, they need to be suspended from driving for that kind of thing. Okay then. Mr. Mission Patrol or whatever you are. Volvo. Nice. Just keeping the stereotype alive and clipped you on the way through. Oh, whoa. When I start... Oh, there was just a scuff. Yeah, I decided it wasn't worth it. The hassle of reporting. Wasn't worth the hassle of reporting. I mean, I would report the footage. Maybe don't do a full insurance claim unless you have all their license and da-da-da-da-da, but really, what is that person doing? They spent a lot of time on the other side of the road. It's not like they just kind of snuck around every single person. They really went for it the whole way around a semi-blind corner as well. Man, they are... I hope they had somewhere to be, or I guess they clearly had somewhere to be, but it certainly doesn't excuse the behavior. Or Canadians is a race is the username. Oh no, in the snow. Oh man, just plain and simple, just a straight front to front collision. And yes, they do say that it's quite steep of a road and that will make you a little bit more blind, but that was fairly head on. That was definitely nose to nose instead of a side swipe or anything like that. Oh, I'm just reading now, he was a police officer on duty and did not see me. I mean, look, I can understand if you don't see someone for whatever reason, that just happens. Okay, sure. But just to kind of continue driving like they did and also be a police officer on duty, just fanging it around a corner like that, it's going to be raising some questions, I can only assume. And at least, you know, just having a police officer hit you, things should generally be covered there. You would hope they're not going to do the runner on you, and at least they know that all their insurances should be just covered. They're not going to be just out and about, just willfully hitting people like the Volvo was with no repercussions. So I guess actually they're a police officer, and so I have heard that sometimes it can be a lot more difficult to get anything from the police or any kind of government officials compared to just pedestrians, because they love to be taking money off people, but they don't love to be giving it out. You, Chevy? Oh, yes. Oh, okay. That...
What are you doing, you dummy?
Yeah, look, The other driver ignores the signs to merge. We collided and he blamed me for speeding up. His insurance was valid, but he was listed as an excluded driver. Excluded? I have never heard of an excluded driver before. I mean, Australia has included drivers or covered drivers and then uncovered drivers or unlisted drivers, but not excluded. And that just makes it sound like the insurance company has gone, no, this person is too much of a liability. They are never allowed to drive this car. And if they do, you are clearly not covered whatsoever. To be fair, I think what changes this entire situation is the fact that there was no one behind me and he had ample space to merge behind me, because to be honest, I feel as though if you're a little bit nicer, you definitely could have let this person in. Yes, they might be pushing in and that's annoying or whatever you want to call it, but to save yourself from having a collision, generally people might be doing that. It's a little bit of a egotistical thing to just to not let them in whatsoever, even if they are doing that. But then yes, at least they then did go ahead and accept the responsibility, and I guess you get away scot-free, so to say. Oh no, not a truck. Okay, good. Ooh, you made a bad decision. There it is. Just not too bad whatsoever. Everyone would have been fine. Just a little bit of side scrape that ended up in a decent amount of money. That's where you just get radiators and everything lost. Ah, man. Oh, and reading the rest of it, he was cited for driving without a license as well. See, that is where you certainly start to run into some serious problems, where you clearly have a history or maybe no history of driving, but then you were still out there on the road endangering yourself and of course others, just making decisions like this. It is clearly a poor decision that they made, and I guess, did it go... maybe they were hoping or assuming that that person was going to... No, it was well before that. No, I just saw the red light and was wondering if that Lexus was just maybe running an orange even. But no, it was a clearly green. They didn't see it, didn't anticipate it, or whatever it may be. But at least everyone would have been completely fine in that situation. That is the main thing. Just have incidents, be human in that regard, make stupid decisions, but just don't hurt people. That's all we can really ask.